friends, today we are going to discuss what is a data structure, why is it so important, and also different concepts covered in the data structure. Let's get started. What is meant by data structure? The name itself indicates data structure, that is organizing the data in the memory. There are different ways to organize the data. One example of data structure in the C language is arrays. Arrays are also a collection of elements, that is collection of memory locations in which we will store the values. In the array, the structure of data is a sequential, that means one after another. So we can say it occupies the contiguous memory locations. In this way, the data is arranged in the array data structure. Finally, data structure means organizing the data in memory locations. Let's see the technical definition of a data structure. A data structure is a data organization, management and storage format that enables efficient access and modification. This is not that difficult to understand if you break it down. So basically a data structure is a data organization, which means you are organizing the data. Management, that is you are managing the data, as we have lot of data. If we consider many companies like Google and Microsoft, they have GBs and GBs of data which they are collecting every single minute and every single hour. So we need to manage that data. And storage format, that is in what format it is stored, and that format should be efficient so that we can access it easily and perform some modification. That is, the data structure is a collection of data values, the relation among them, and the functions or operations that can be applied to the data. In simple, data structure is a way in which data is stored on a computer. A data structure is the organization of the data in a way so that it can be used efficiently. When I say efficiently, it means in terms of time as well as space. From the previous lecture, we got information that a stack entity is implemented using arrays or linked list. Here arrays and linked list are our data structures. From this text, we got information that a data structure is used to implement an ADT. ADT tells us what is to be done and data structure tells us how to do it. That is, ADT gives the blueprint and the data structure gives us the implementation part of it. Everyone will think why data structure is so important and why do we need data structures. Let's find out. We are living in an information age. It simply means that everything around you is all about information. The IT industry which all are working with. It's a IT, which means information technology. Especially what they need is information. And we have to store that data somewhere. Here the word data is important because after processing the data, you will get information. How can we store that data? A data can be of different type. It can be a normal data, it can be a complex data. So it's all about how to store it. Now, why storing is so important? We can simply fetch the data and put it in somewhere. Like take a file and put your data there. It's not that simple. It's not about storing the data. It's about fetch the data and process it in an efficient way. As with the data we have a lot of things to do, we have to build a solution in such a way that it will be easier for you to fetch it and process it. That's why we have this concept of data structures. So data structure is all about how can you structure your data so that you can store it and use it efficiently. Why is it so important now? Because the world is changing as every company has to store lots of data, so they have a huge amount of data with them. Then questions arise. How do you store them? How do you process them? So this scenario made data structure so important. And now we will talk about why do we need data structures. Each data structure allows data to be stored in a specific manner. Data structures allows efficient data search and retrieval. Specific data structures are designed to work for specific problems. It allows to manage large amount of data such as large databases and indexing services such as hash table. For example, consider dictionary. In a dictionary, if we want to search a particular word, we will jump directly into that page depending on the first letter of it, as they are organized in an alphabetical order. In the dictionary, if the words are not in alphabetical order, it will take so much time to search that word. And it is really a hectic for us to search it. But in general, the words are organized so that we can find it easily. Data structure symbolizes the exact scenario in the digital world. Next one is which data structure. That is, how to know which data structure to use for a particular ADT, as there are so many data structures to implement a particular ADT, right? In reality, different implementations of ADT are compared for time and space efficiency. We know that stack ADT can be implemented by arrays or linked list. We can compare both of them for time and space efficiency. The one best suited according to the current requirement of user will be selected. Maybe one data structure leads to space efficiency while other leads to time efficiency. We will select the one according to the requirement of the user. If the user wants to save space, the data structure with space efficiency is used. Similarly, if user wants to run the program faster, then data structure with time efficiency is selected and used. To select the suitable data structure, some steps should be followed. First one is analyze the problem. Second one, determine basic operation that must be supported on that problem. Third one is select the data structure that meets the characteristics of it. From these steps, we can conclude that best data structure for a particular task requires a careful analysis of the problem and its characteristics and its requirements. In the next presentation, we will discuss the advantages of data structures and also the different types of data structures. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.